Siapa yang mau mulai?
Aku aja lah. Oke. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi guys.
How are you, Farhan?
I'm fine.
I'm fine, I
What
guess.
about you?
Not you.
Hey.
The pengbis was hard. Okay. Okay. So today, we're on the 4th week of the students' talk. Okay. So today we're on the 4th week of the students' talk. The topic for today's discussion is: should social media activity cost you a job? Okay, so first, when you apply for a new job, there's a good chance that the company will take a look at your social media activity, such as your Facebook page, blog activity, and even Craigslist listings. In fact, many companies now require job applicants to pass a social media background check before offering them a job. Companies are trying to protect themselves by looking for things such as racist remarks and illegal activities, as well as get a feel for whether or not an individual would be a good fit for the company. Now, I got a few questions I would like you guys to answer. The first one is, should individuals have to risk losing a job? Should individuals have to risk losing a job if they post a photo of themselves in a racy Halloween costume or make an offhand comment that an employer may misinterpret? What do you guys think? Zaim, kamera mo.
Ya, hidup.
Ada kedengaran dari pertanyaan pertama?
Ada.
Coba hidupin matiin kamera mo dyan. Habis lagi freeze. Nggak ada. Ada kedengaran pertanyaan pertama tadi kan?
Ada.
Oke, jawab lah. Aku ulangnya lagi pertanyaan pertama tadi keras suara. Okay, so the first question is, should individuals have to risk losing a job if they post a photo of themselves in a racy Halloween costume or make an offhand comment that an employer may misinterpret? What do you guys think?
I think wearing a costume is a culture, right? So if the culture of the organization is very disallowed the other culture, so like apa? Apa?
Racy Halloween costume.
Like racy Halloween costume. So I think this personal shouldn't take a risk of that. But if the off comment this is not allowed, this is bad behavior. I think that.
Personally, I think it kind of depends. I mean, I don't use social media like Facebook or Twitter that much, so I can understand that people they feel the need to express themselves on the internet. However, I think people should really be careful of what they post on the internet because everyone, and I mean everyone, can see it. So if you, like in the example, post yourself in a racy Halloween costume or you make an offhand comment, then I, I think you it's kind of your fault because again, no one is forcing you to post these things, but you did it anyway. So it's your job to explain it to the employer to make sure that there is no misinterpretation of anything. Tar, tar.
Sorry, lupa aku matiin mic tadi. Baca lagi gobloknya.
kerja lah. Okay. I think when someone have to risk losing a job if they post a photo of themselves in a racy Halloween costume or make an offhand comment, I think it is logic. Because what are the employee do can take impact can impact on the company
Company.
reputation. Apa?
Ya, aku nambah the company ya. Lanjut lah.
Kedengaran?
Lanjut lah.
Saya ulang ya. I think when someone have to risk losing a job if they post a photo of themselves in a racy Halloween costume or if they make offhand comment, I think it's logic because what the employee do will impact on the company reputation. So when someone break the rule like because of the offhand comment or racy Halloween costume that they post will break the company reputation. That's all.
I think he wants it or not, he has to accept it if it is a rule in a company that cannot be contested. If you don't want to lose it, then you don't have to do it for your own convenience. Erut gimana weh?
Entah, coba kita yang dulu.
Lanjut aja lagi.
Okay, so let's continue. My second question is, what if a company denies you a job based on inaccurate information or information they won't be allowed to ask in a job interview, such as information relating your age, race, gender, religion, and so forth?
I disagree with this because our age, race, gender, religion are that can be removed from us. So in my opinion, this is something that cannot be allowed to do from the company. I think that
Um, well, I agree with you, Alif, because unless you're like applying for a job with a legal age requirement, such as working in a bar where you have to be 21 years old or above, there's no reason for an employer to deny you a job because of the things stated above, such as race, gender, or religion. And personally, I think if the company rejects you because of these factors, you should open a discrimination lawsuit to them. And then there's such as inaccurate information. Like say, like there's someone in the town with your name who got arrested, and then they made the headlines. What if your employer sees that? There will be some misinformation, right? So I think you should really be proactive and look up your name on the internet first to make sure that there's nothing bad associated with it. And if there is, you should really inform the employer that you're not this person that they think you are.
If that happens, I don't think you should go to that company because from the first time they are not being nice. Because if it can be asked why they're asking it, then they are breaking a rule.
Okay. I agree with you, Vinanda. I think when the company deny you a job based on the inaccurate information or because of sensitive private information, I think it's better to search the other company. But if you really want to be there, uh, I think you can try to clarify to the company.
Kita nunggu Rod atau mana nih?
Apa?
Kita nunggu si Rod atau mana? Katanya dia mau masuk. Okay, so while we wait for Rod, why don't we ask some more off-topic questions? So, guys, do you guys use social media a lot or not? And if you do, what do you use?
Yes, I use a lot. I think I just use it for searching information, and yeah, just that. I think it's for the information. So I don't really post a photo and thing like that. What about you?
I'm the same. I don't use it that much, only when I really need to. I mean, sometimes, I do have a few Facebook accounts, but I never update them, so they're just sitting in the dust like that. Welcome back.
Thank you. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so we're at the second questions. Let me just read them again. What if a company denies you a job based on inaccurate information or information they won't be allowed to ask in a job interview, such as information relating to your age, race, gender, religion, and so forth. What do you think about that?
This question just for Ruth or us?
Ya, ini sama second question yang tadi.
Jadi yang jawab Ruth aja atau kita?
Ya, kan kalian udah jawab tadi.
Oke.
Zain, kameramu freeze lagi.
Nomor 3 langsung.
Lanjut deh.
Next aja lah.
Okay. So now for the third question. What if someone else posts and tags a questionable photo of you, like on Facebook? Should a potential employer be able to use that or other third-party information to make a decision about your future?
Okay, guys. I think the employer can use that to make a decision about our future because the photo or video you're tagged in, maybe it's not you or maybe it's someone else because in these questions she's questionable photo of you katanya kan. Berarti kan ini belum jelas orangnya kan, itu beneran dia atau enggak. Jadi in my opinion, the employer can use this to make decision about our future, especially for our job. That's all for me.
Yeah, I kinda agree with you, Rod, because before you look for a job, you should really look over everything on your social media and remove anything that you would not want your employer to see. And I think if you can delete it yourself, you should at least ask the site moderator to have it deleted for you. Like, check every post that you're tagged in and make sure that the post is something okay and not inappropriate. And if you can remove the photo, at least prepare an explanation for the employer, so that way when you're asked about it, you have a way to explain it to the employer.
Aku mau nambahin juga. Misalnya, there is someone who famous in social media. Dia biasanya kan terkenal, semua orang udah tahu tuh because she is famous or something like that in social media like Instagram or TikTok. Bisa aja ada post-post yang mirip sama dia, tapi orang nge-tag-nya dia, terus dia yang kena salahnya kan, dan itu berimbas ke masa depan dia. Itu nggak adil banget kan rasanya?
Yeah.
contohnya aja sih.
Oke,
Thank you.
contoh
What
shot
about
nih.
others?
Apa ada?
Bisa ingat tadi. I agree with you too, because I think it cannot be done because the information should the validity is need to be checked, and we can judge something by just a photo or video. Especially now is a era that we can easily edit or something like that. So I think this is this is wrong.
Okay, I agree with you too, guys. I think when someone else posts and tag a photo of you, that can make the potential employer will misunderstanding on you. I think before you apply for a job, you should check there is no post or the post that you post or you are tagged in that can make misinterpret. And if you already apply for a job, you can clarify to the company.
I think the company can do that because maybe someone who posts our photo is someone we know or not, or it could be a post that was intentionally posted to bring you down. And then I agree with the statement that Ruth gave earlier and statement of all of you.
Okay. Uh, so we move on to the next question, the fourth one. So say you're applying for a job. To be safe, should job applicants have to abstain from using social media activity in order to protect themselves, even though such sites are typically viewed as place to casually interact with others on personal free time? Or is everything a potential employer finds online fair game?
Siapa mau jawab duluan? Astaga. Siapa mau jawab duluan nih?
Nggak bisa, aku yang nanya kok aku lah yang jawab.
I think if you are someone who is good or is someone who believe in yourself, I think you don't need to play safe like that was said before. So the decision to use social media or not depend on ourselves. Even if everything on someone, social media is a amazing thing. Not necessarily the person is amazing. It can be faked. I think that.
I agree with you, Alef. I mean, I've watched a video before where they interview an employer, and she said that uh, if you don't have any social media presence at all, you will look more suspicious than having social media presence. The employer will think that you're hiding something, you simply don't care, or you don't have anything to offer to the company. So yeah, if you need to entertain yourself with social media during free time, I think you should by all means use it. Then again, you must be careful of what you post and make sure they don't compromise you in any way. I also think that whatever the employer finds online is fair game. However, the employer must, I think they should ask you about what they find on the internet instead of simply rejecting you from the company. That way, you have a chance to explain yourself.
Dulu. Ini recordnya masih lanjut kan? Di sini
Ya.
soalnya berhenti ya.
Aku masih lanjut kok.
Oke, lanjut.
Aku kayak itulah nggak ada berhenti kelihatan.
Okay, guys. I think job applicants don't have to abstain from social media activity just because for protect themselves, because itu gimana ya? Itu hak mereka kan untuk apa? Untuk because itu hak mereka untuk gimana? Pakai sosial media because social media is personal, our personal, ya gimana ya, kehidupan pribadi kita. Jadi kayaknya itu nggak bisa dikaitkan dengan gimana ya? Untuk kerja mereka tuh nggak bisa dikaitkan. Itu beda banget. Soalnya itu udah kehidupan pribadi, sebenarnya nggak ada hak dari orang kantornya to interrupt someone just because the social media activity of the job applicants. What about you, Zaim and Winanda?
Okay, I agree with you, Ruth. There is no need to abstain from social media activity in order to protect themselves. Because your own life is not the boss business. I think the company is can interrupt the personal life while the while their activity is not racist and break the rule.
I agree. Job applicants do not need to distance themselves from this because social media is also important for obtaining information and it is a personal right. We still have to post something good, don't violate the norm because it can also be used by others, for example, to bring you down. And thank you.
Okay, so while that is all the questions that that's been made on the Schoology page, I think I have a few other questions for you guys. Alif already answered this one, so I'll ask you other three. What social media do you use, and how often do you use it, and what do you use it for?
What, Farhan? Can you repeat again?
What social media do you use?
Okay.
What do you use it for, and how often do you use it?
I will answer first. I use social media, Instagram, of course. Instagram, and I use it for to share my photo and video of myself and my friends. Also chat with my friends. What else? I think ya itu kegunaan sosial media buat aku. That's all.
I only use social media like Instagram and Facebook. I use Instagram only to get information and Facebook only to register games or something. I really use it maybe in a week. I only use it once.
Parah pada dilawan. Main kick sama aku main kick sama. Sudah. Sirotnya ngapain deh?
Apa juga lagi?
Farhan lagi. Ini di rumah deh. Di rumah deh. Di rumah. Boleh keluar malam. Boleh gitu. Nah, gila. Udah berapa hari nih? Kita keluar aja ya. Udah nak sayang. Udah nak sayang. Ntar lagi jadi anak angkat. Ya, apa mau
Sorry guys.
ini?
Ya apa? How about you, Zaim? What do you use social media for?
Kind of social media that I use is WhatsApp and Instagram. I use WhatsApp for and Instagram for information and event and in personal use.
Okay.
Okay, so wait. Do you guys think that since today we're in a pandemic and we can't really go outside as much, we use social media a lot more often. Do you guys think that after the pandemic is over, people are still going to use social media as often, or will they use them less because they can actually go outside?
I think if pandemic is over, we will use social media lebih sedikit because we can interact for real with our friends and also our teacher in college and also maybe because we can interact with our friends and also many people in outside, maybe we can upload much photo because pandemic is almost 9 months or 8, 9 atau 8. Udah berapa bulan sih pandemic?
Dari Desember 19 banget.
Oh no.
Maaf,
In Indo, di Indonesia.
Februari kan?
Di Indonesia sejak
Februari.
Maret nggak sih? Sejak Maret.
Itulah.
I think many people will use it less or maybe will lebih banyak because the example is us. Kita belum pernah ketemu secara langsung.
Ya. Alah.
This guy.
Lanjut nih.
Okay. So, adding to what Rod said, yes, I think people will use social media less once we are able to go outside. However, I'm really grateful that these things even exist, because I don't really see how we're supposed to communicate like this without social media, and I'm grateful for it to exist.
Okay. In my opinion, I think the use will be decreased, or even the use is same. It will be different. Different use. Like when the pandemic, people post like a meme or something like that. After the pandemic, I think the people will post the like the vacation, their trip to somewhere like that.
Okay.
Wait. Zain,
Oh, iya.
kameramu.
Aman. Di sini aman.
Kok aku freeze? Lanjut lagi Nana.
Aman kah?
Aman.
Okay. I think depends on the person. Before the pandemic, I saw my friend almost every time he had free time. He would definitely use social media.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I agree with Inanda and some the idea, the opinion from Zaim or Farhan. So I think after the pandemic, we will use less than now the social media, because we will meet our friend, our family, and interact in real life. But I think in the other side, this experiment of the online interaction will be used for our future, I think. So this our experiment can be in the future can be combined, this the online and the offline class or something like that.
Oke, sebelumnya Zain, kameramu masih freeze. Okay, cool. Penutup lagi ya. Okay, so that's all the time we have for today. Thank you everyone for attending this for student meet,
Thank you.
and good luck with the final exams. Bye.
Okay. Thank you guys. Sorry, connection
Okay,
ku
thank
jelek.
you. I think because this the last our student, we should to end
The meeting,
dah. Edit.
the discussion. Ayolah, lanjut
Lanjut,
aja.
lanjut.
The discussion. What? Foto bersama kita.
We should to uh, nak edit.
Namu mau ngomong apa? Nggak apa-apa, lanjut aja. Pakai bahasa Indonesia aja, nggak apa-apa.
Gaskan gitu.
Mau bilang apa?
Udah.
Oh,
Nah,
I want to say sorry for ma'am because my English is really bad. Sorry, ma'am.
ya.
Sorry, everyone.
And
Ya.
we never invite the mem from for this student talk, I think.
Because we do it at night.
Good luck for the exam, guys.
Yeah, you too.
Goodbye. Thank you for student talk keberapa ini? Keempat.
Empat.
Our last student talk, our last discussion, and our last meeting in this
Yes.
Teams. Thank you, Group 5.
You're welcome. Thank you too. Bye. Sleep well, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, you too.
Okay, cool.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, kemudian recordingnya.
Udah tuh nggak usah ada edit-editnya. Lanjut.